All right, here we go. I am in either Bristol or Alexandria, New Hampshire. Bear Mountain Trail. I think there is a town called Alexandria, an actual incorporated town, though I am not positive. So, not to be confused with Bear Mountain, New York. There is no awesome bridge across the awesome Hudson River anywhere nearby. Bear Mountain. Bear Mountain to me, my whole life has been New York. That's it. Been there many times. Driven across it many more times. It's a cool place, interesting place. It's it's part of growing up in that area. So this is definitely a little bit soggy out here, but not terrible. And I am going up. I chose this trail today because it had a little bit more elevation gain than what I achieved yesterday. Had about 705 feet. Oh, today will be about 775 feet. Oh, I believe in elevation gain. Yes, sorry for singing. All right, Bear Mountain Trail, hiking up. Up. Yellow blazing today. I like it so far. I'm telling you, it's not a hike without a rock wall in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful. Not a lot of water right now. Hasn't rained very much in the past several days. But that is so peaceful, isn't it? I'm on the side of a small hill covered by leaves that you could easily slip on. Go right down that hill. Slippery when wet, to borrow from Bon Jovi's album, was a very smart thing to put on that sign. Oh, this is awesome. Here we go. Let's listen. Another little creek, and here comes some more uphill. Now, this is a nice creek when it rains a lot. Holy cow. Coming down here to join up with that one. Not today, though. Like I said, it's been dry for a while. Yellow blazing. I don't see, oh, finally, I see the next yellow one. Sometimes you just gotta stop like that and be like, where are we going? Wow, this would be more water here. That would be just tremendous to sit and watch and listen to. But not today, mate. Not today. Oh, we're climbing all the way up this. After a lot of rain, this would be nearly impassable. Here we go, yellow blazing on up this big hill. I'll be huffing and puffing at the top, but it's gonna feel good. Yellow. So the question is, if this trail was blazed by good men, and I'm assuming men, is that just so patriarchally wrong of me? Maybe the sign did say men and boys. If this was blazed by good men in 1942, what were they doing not fighting the war? Huh? Somehow, in some way, this trail ties in with Nazis. Somehow. Otherwise, there's no need for good men to be blazing a trail in the middle of New Hampshire woods in 1942. Am I right? Hell yeah, I'm right! Alright. This is going to be the mystery to figure out. Seems like at every yellow blaze, you need to stop and look for the next one. This is a pretty cool section. It's not really a trail per se. It's just scramble over the rocks. That is absolutely nothing new for hiking in New Hampshire. I tell you what. So this is the trail, the first trail that I've really wanted a day pack with a few things just in case, such as matches / lighter, an emergency sleep shelter for heat, just in case, plus a little extra water. Maybe I think my body would do just fine without anything to eat, but if I what I'm thinking about is if I twisted my ankle so badly or broke it or broke a leg that I couldn't get down before nightfall, maybe some high protein keto bar would help. High protein. The higher protein the better, I guess, for a wound, right? I think that's true. But I would not want to be caught out here overnight. And the reason I'm thinking about that now is because it's like 5:30, it's like 5:40, 5:30, 5:45. I got a late start. I didn't want to really, in a way, I did not want to come out here today because just trying to get a look at some of the rock behind me, but I can't really. I almost didn't want to come out here today because I was working on something, trying to figure out how to edit a video in a certain way, and there's no simple instructions about how, and it's very frustrating trying to figure it out. I just kept working at it. I didn't want to quit. I wanted to quit when I figured it out, but I also knew that I wanted some exercise. I wanted to conquer this specific hill today. It didn't need to be today, but I want to get this extra elevation gain under my belt, so to say, and move on to something bigger tomorrow or the next day. However, I'm thinking about tomorrow being I would rather not take a day off, but I maybe something flatter. Elevation gain like less than 400 feet, you know, less than, screw it, man. Shaw Pond is 285-ish. I'd rather have some elevation gain that's only like maybe 200 feet at most, just to take a day's rest. And all right, I gotta continue on. The flies aren't super bad here, but they're bugging me a little bit. I want to get to the top, but I just finished an uphill section. Well, basically this whole section's uphill. It's basically downhill all the way to get back. But flies are landing on me. It's time to go. I was saying earlier, I wish I had my walking stick today, because leaves, when you're climbing up a hill with a very steep fall on the other side, like down that way, that's a steep fall. That's if you don't grab onto something, You're gonna be very hurt or die. All right, time to go up. Walking stick today would have been awesome. Oh well. Holy cow. This is like straight up. Not like straight up a straight wall, but straight freaking up, pretty steep over the rocks, and the leaves make it slippery underfoot. Yellow blazing on, here we go. How does that Bob Marley song go? Remind me. Treacherous, dangerous for the people. Yeah. This trail be a little dangerous, man. I've been coming up here using all fours, like I'm an animal of some kind. Some people say humans technically are animals, but someone would be like, you know what, man? We are totally different than a horse or a squirrel. Definitely different than a dolphin. And ain't even an animal. It's a fish! Somebody's mislabeled that a long time ago and they refuse to change it. Well, I refuse to stand for it. In any case, I'm using all fours to get up here. Like 80% of the past 100 yards, I had to go, I had to use all fours. All right, onward. Yellow blazing upward. That away, somewhere. Getting there. Newfound Lake. Basically in Bristol, New Hampshire. I came in from that side over there along the shoreline. I can see a, what are those little flatboats called? They're very popular down in South Carolina. Pontoon boat. I can see one cruising along, not far from the shore down there. Oh man, this is absolutely gorgeous. The flies are about a 5 on a scale of 0 to 10. They're not super terrible. It's like 5:35. Time for me to keep going. I don't like starting hikes this late in the day. This one's about 30 minutes from home. It's hard for me to call that place home, but it's home. It's not really where my heart is, but it's home enough. All right, I gotta go to the top. Ready? Yellow blade. I came from that way. I'm going up again. Oh yeah, up again. Okay, getting there. Sun is about to go down on the other side of this hill here. Actually, it's down right now. Depends on where I move. And then the sun will be on the other side of the mountain. Up! Sun's coming up. Look at that. Sun's coming up. Is it morning? Or is it evening? I don't know. Yellow blazing on. Okay. Okay. Oh well, trail. Goes that way. I think from here that goes to Sugarloaf, not the ski area in Maine. Sugarloaf is a smallish mountain. Alongside this lake here, you can't see as well up here. A little bit south of here, a few miles south. And sure from Sugarloaf you can get a good view of the lake as well. So Bear Mountain Trail goes down, and this would be the continuation of the LOL Trail. I am not sure, but the sucker still blazed yellow. Maybe the Bear Mountain Trail finishes up here, because that was a fake out summit right there. Okay, a little further, I think. A little further. Yellow blazing on. Okay. This looks like a spur. Wow. Scrumptious. Gorgeous island. Oh man, oh my. Whew. What would make this awesome is if dear leader Biden would somehow abolish flies. That would make this 10 times more enjoyable. Except somebody's got to cut that tree down. How rude! How rude for that tree to be in this view. Camera gets all shaky as I move across rocks. It's uneven land here. It's not like it's a flat little area. Wow, this is gorgeous. On a day without flies, man, just come up here and sit on the rocks, make your ass comfortable somehow, have a little snack, or have a whole lunch, or have nothing. Just drink water. Bring a bottle of wine. Sit and enjoy yourself. And look at the view. I'm trying to find the summit so I can say I got to the highest point up here. Although, oh man, there's still more yellow blazes. There's still more yellow blazes up this way. All right. Well, I know that view will be there again on the way back, so, because I ain't going back another way. Yellow blazing on. Painted Trillium. Do you know how I know that? Well, I will let everybody in on a little secret, all right? There is this thing called Google. You go to this other thing called the internet, and you type in GOOGLE.com, and and from there there's a way to search for pictures. It's actually how I know that. I didn't know that was Painted Trillium. All right, the trail goes up. I went up, but now it goes where? That's a freaking dead end. I see no yellow blaze. Whoa, I see a crevasse. Oh, that's not a real crevasse. Like one on Mount Hood in Oregon, or you'd find elsewhere, places such as the French Alps, where we're also on the way to Everest. You know, big ass crevasses where you fall down that sucker, and well, your body may just get left there. I think the trail goes down this way and around this rock up to the left. Holy shnikes! That's holy crap! I was not expecting that. Wait, that's not the same one I just saw. No, that's about 10 feet down from right here, although it goes up even higher over there. So, I mean, it's not the most massive hole in the world, but it's something you could easily fall down. These rocks up here are just wild the way they're. That one's broken from the weight of this one. That one's broken too, the one underneath it. That one and that one. All right. Cool rock formations. I've not seen anything like that on any of my hikes so far. So I saw a yellow somewhere up here, but I could have scrambled over this rock, but instead I'm coming around So I just scrambled up the rocks from right over there. Here's that yellow I saw. And you can see the footpath. I had a kind of half climb, half scramble up these rocks, which is not a big deal. So there's the trail right there. That means, see, those are kind of like stairs. I don't know if you can tell it from looking down, but those are kind of like stairs, the first 4 feet. And then you just scramble up this way, I guess. Probably how it goes. They're not doing a good job of keeping the yellows up this way. I'll bet you most people go up to that viewpoint and just turn around. I mean, if that viewpoint was the end of the road, that'd be pretty sweet. So as I'm up here on top of this mountain, you got the lake down there and the mountains on the other side. Now you have more mountains on this side. Not a stupendous view of them, of course, because all these trees in the way. But that's pretty cool. So over that way is a place called Carthage Mountain. I think it's called Carthage, like Carthage in Greece. I think it's called Carthage Mountain. I'm pretty sure there's a state park there. A lot of trails. Elevation gain is definitely over 1,000 feet. Whoa, that was a little narrow between the tree and the rocks. Of course, I could have gone over. But here we go. Yellow blazing. Lake. Holy mackerel. This is some serious rockage. Rockage, yeah. That's how Def Leppard would sing it. Holy cow. Whoa. That thing is like 6 feet tall. I mean, it's 6 feet out of the ground. Shh. Be very quiet. That was Elmer Fudd hunting rabbits. There's more gunfire in New Hampshire. Can you hear it? There. Wind. There's more gunfire in New Hampshire than I've heard in Hicktown, South Carolina. This. Man, Elmer is pissed at that rabbit. He's trying to get him real good. All right. Really hope I'm getting to a summit somewhere, because otherwise it feels like I'm just going to keep going. And eventually I'll be in like Plymouth, which is like 10 or 15 miles away. And that ain't happening. Not today, not without water. Yellow blazing on. I was up there, just on the other side of that ridge. And the trail pulled a 180 and came down a little bit behind that ridge. And that's another fake out summit right there. Because this stuff goes all the way up. All the way up there. 2320. 2320. 2000. I did it again. 2320. 20,320 feet. Who knows what 2320 means? Who knows what 2320 is? Anybody? Leave it in the comments below, please, would you? Hey, if you're listening to this and you haven't, please subscribe. Give it a like. Just for the heck of it, please. I'm begging. I'm on my knees. I'm pleading. Subscribe, give it a like. Leave a comment, I'd appreciate it so much. I really would dig interacting with some people. All right, that was the fake summit behind me. Heading up to the real one, I hope. Oh yes, I was gonna say before, when I was back there at that lookout area, that viewpoint, I checked. That was only 0.8 miles into the hike. And the hike to the top of this place called Bear Mountain is 1.2. So I still had almost a half a mile to go, which kind of bummed me out. But I think I'm getting there. I am in somebody's bathroom. Nice. All right, man. I should check my GPS. Never mind. Don't need to. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Awesome sauce. I gotta say, the view is better from that lower spot, because somebody needs to get out here with a chainsaw and cut these damn trees down. Alright. There's that big ass barn up there. Interesting. I gotta find out what that is. Just curious. Like, I need to find out. Like, if I don't, then like, oh my god, I like don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta kind of remember where it was. That sort of a peninsula right there, and it's just to the north of it, up on the ridge. Man, people carve themselves a little spot into the hills up there. And they've got a beautiful view of the lake. Holy cow. Probably $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. Some even to the millions, depending on how gorgeously they built them. But man, I just build a kind of a simpler one. I don't need a Beverly Hills mansion with the finest of everything in it. Just give me a nice little house overlooking the hills. Thank you very much. I mean, overlooking the lake. All right, flies are bugging me up here. They're not as bad as they were yesterday or the day before, but time for me to fly. Or just kind of like get some sun. Oh, vitamin D. Hell yeah, vitamin D. One last look at the lake, folks. Gorgeous. So gorgeous. Oh, here we are back to the clearing. The viewpoint. I think this is the... I can hear that boat. Can you hear that boat? shaky camera because it's zoomed in all the way. All right, viewpoint taken in one more time. Now let's get out of here. Okay, this is where things start to get tricky going downhill. With all these leaves, very easy to slip. It's so easy to slip. It's so easy to fall. Let your memory drift into nothing at all. When the whole world seems so cold today. When the magic's gone away. Anybody? Anybody know the song? Anybody? If so, leave it in the comment below. And who sings your favorite version of it? It's gotta be Bob Weir, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Yeah, this is like straight downhill. Time to put the phone in my pocket and balance. This is where I had to use all fours to get up. I am not going to keep doing this. I'm going to put the phone away. I'm going to put the phone away. Watch me. See? Put the phone away. All right, so I can, oh my goodness. Oh, shit. Now I'm really putting the phone away. Back to the beginning, back to 1942. Cut by the boys and staff of Mowgli's. (1942). Very cool. Not bad. I locked it a lot. All right, so that was a great hike. I'm off the trail at about 7:05, which means that I can get on a 2-hour hike at 5 o'clock. That's pretty cool. 850 feet of elevation gain, over 2.1 miles. I was on the trail for 2 hours and 2 minutes. Moving time was 1 hour and 42 minutes. I burned 1,300 calories, according to the app. So I don't know how accurate all that is, but I don't care. It's close enough, probably, right? Right. Hour and 42 minutes, 2.1 miles. My best elevation gain so far, 850 feet. I like it. That means tomorrow I can go for 900. All right, good hike. You glad you came with me? You should come with me for real next time, seriously. All right, that's the news, and I am out of here.